Hello and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to talk about Amazon and how they're kind of falling apart. As I'm sure you know, Amazon is one of the largest companies in the world and everyone buys stuff from it. However, they are really going through a bit of a hard patch. So Amazon has hundreds of distribution centers across the country and they were planning on expanding more. And you may have even seen Amazon build more. However, in recent times, they have decided that they're going to shut a lot of these down. There are 21 distribution centers across the United States that have already been built by Amazon that they have now closed. And there's one where I live in Louisville, Kentucky, and we saw the warehouse being built. We thought, oh, Amazon's coming. There will be jobs, faster delivery and all of that. And then it's completely built. It's ready. However, Amazon just decided, oh no, we're not going to do anything with that. So it is one of the 21 closed. There are also 21 that have been canceled. So these are areas where it has not been built yet, but they have canceled it. And then there are 27 that have been delayed. So altogether, that's 42 that have been closed or canceled, and an additional 27 that are on hold. So that would show a huge shift in Amazon's plan, because clearly if they had plans to build all these, they are expecting a lot of large growth, and then something happened. And you can also see it with Amazon's stock price. In 2020, Amazon stock was about $100. Then the pandemic happened. Everybody stayed at home. We were all like scared or whatever. Everyone bought stuff from, where else would you buy it? Amazon. And their stock exploded. It got all the way up to about almost $200 per share. However, over the past year, it has really fallen apart and it's down to $90 as of today. So, at the time when it had gotten up to 200, Amazon saw the increase in sales and they thought, hey, if we just open up more distribution centers, we reinvest all the money. If we reinvest it, we don't have to pay taxes on it because it's not profit anymore, and then it will help them earn more money in the future. However, it really appears that they overextended. In large part because of inflation and everybody worried about a recession, people just don't buy as much stuff anymore. So since people are buying less stuff, that means less people are using Amazon. That means that Amazon does not need all these distribution centers anymore, which means I guess the sensible thing to do is to shut them down. I think it's a bit unusual to shut down all these already built ones, never having used them. So there's a thing called the sunk cost theory, and that is essentially that if it's a sunk cost, in other words, you've already spent the money and you can't get it back, you should not use it to make decisions that go into the future. So let's say if you've already put $1 million into a rocket ship, you should not continue to make the rocket ship just because you've already put $1 million into it. You should be willing to move on if it's not the right decision. And don't just be committed to it because it's what you thought was best a year ago and you put money into it. So it appears that Amazon has followed this reasoning and they're shutting down dozens and dozens of warehouses. So they have all of these already built warehouses. What are they going to do with them? And it kind of varies depending on the location. In some areas, Amazon will keep it and potentially get back to it later. And in other areas, they will just sell the warehouses because warehouses are fairly valuable, especially since you've already built it and you're not going to use it. So unfortunately, if you thought you had a brand new Amazon distribution center coming right up next to you, and you thought it would bring in all these jobs and maybe like the cool like drone delivery things, that might not happen because they're just not going to ever open. However, if it says it's delayed on this map and not closed or canceled, you might be lucky enough to get a new Amazon center. And if you are worried about getting your packages maybe a day later than you're used to from Amazon, I wouldn't be too concerned because in one part, most of the facilities that they already had are still there. So instead of it getting worse, it just won't get better. And also Amazon is updating all of their factories. So I don't know exactly what that means, but they're saying that they are somehow changing a factory to make it more efficient. So I would not expect your Amazon packages to be any later than they already are. So now it's time for everybody's favorite part of the video, the joke of the day. Joke of the day, joke of the day, boop boop, joke of the day, boop boop. just a warning. If you're buying a watch from Amazon and it says that you can swim with it, this only applies if you can swim without it. So thanks for watching my video. Please leave a like, subscribe, and leave a comment about the video or about a future video. Thanks.